Welcome to Ask Tarot. This is for the sign Sagittarius, Celtic Cross. Show me the energies around Sagittarius for their higher self, Sagittarius. What should they be aware of, Sagittarius? Eight of Pentacles. You're a workaholic. You're working day and night. And look, you have the Lovers. You might be dealing with a Gemini. And this whole thing today is about a choice. And look, a choice. You're still not going to be making that choice in the next few days. You're going to be petrified. But you have to make it. It's a global choice about this relationship, about this connection. It looks like there was a confrontation in the near past, some sort of fight or competition, I will say. And look, again, the soulmate connection. Not a love reading, but this is very obvious. And you're sort of like closing a chapter of your life right now with this decision that you ought to make. But the reading is coming to say you need to take the time to rest. You might be sort of like a burnout right now. And yeah, you have this collaboration card. This is an amazing energy. Teamwork between you and your connection. Look, that's them. They're sort of like reflecting, getting away from the noise. They're thinking about this decision too. But you are the one that have to make that decision. You are the one that is going to set in motion this relationship. And look, you want it so bad. You want the complete thing. The family, the kids, the pets, the house, the beautiful complete life. Oof, Seven of Swords. Ooh la la. That's not a nice closing card after this decision. So I'm seeing there's going to be some sort of cheating and lying, some deception going on in the next few months. Be mindful about the way you proceed in terms of how you view a relationship. This is saying that this is an obstacle to you. You need to give yourself the opportunity to love again. Don't live in the past. Not only that, but this is also inviting you to remember that a true relationship is when one becomes two. So this is sort of like maybe difficult for you, even though you are working in team with this connection. In the back of your mind, you know this is your soulmate. That's why this is such a decisive relationship about this. I'm sorry to see that, Sag. In the next few days, the reading is inviting you to trust your intuition. You need to remember that the universe is going to back you up. And you're consciously aware of that. So this is sort of like a crossroad. After you make that decision, you really don't know where it's going to go. So the reading is saying this is the time to close the chapter, ascend to a new reality, and then in the next few days, make that choice. You need to do it, and you need to trust your intuition once you make. That's why you make it blind, because you're full of hope. That's the last thing you're gonna lose. And your connection is sort of like doing that. They're doing what must be done. They're reflecting, and they're willing to sacrifice whatever it takes. That's their energy. That's the way they see this connection. They're willing to do anything, sacrifice as much as it takes. That's why I can see that teamwork between the two of you. It's in your hands. Oof, heavy choice. Oof, I'm so sorry. I'm perceiving it now. I think this is the choice of your life. The biggest choice that you will ever make in your life, because it will determine not only the rest of your life, it's going to put a heavy weight on you about your responsibility, as I mentioned earlier, about what it takes to be in a relationship. I don't think you are sort of like ready for that. Yeah, you're working in teams, but It doesn't look. That's why the lovers is the obstacle. Why should love be an obstacle? I mean, that's the logical question here. Why should love be an obstacle? I mean, the moment it comes as an obstacle, that's why we're seeing the kind of deception in the next few months. You're gonna be sort of like acting quickly, silently, and being deceitful. So the reading might be coming here to tell you tonight, be mindful. The universe is witness to everything you do. Be transparent, be honest, act with integrity. You see, you need to not only proceed with integrity, but remember that integrity means acting and doing the right thing, for the right reason, even if there's nobody watching. That's really what integrity is all about. You do the right thing, even if nobody's looking at you. And this is heavily coming here to say that after this big choice, the only way you're going to set this emotion in the right footing is with transparency. So be mindful about that. I mean, this is a heavy reminder about be mindful about every single step you take, and be mindful about honesty. I keep on saying mindful because it looks like you're not having any mindfulness right now. You're sort of like not only burnout, but you're working day and night, and that's why you're incapable. You're sort of like ill-equipped to really absorb what a relationship is all about. Even though you love this person, you see? But it's your, I would say it's in your nature to act like this. And this conflict in the near past, or this competition, may have been connected to this energy that you have. So stay alert about that. Nice reading, Sag. I'm happy to see you back. Share with your friends. I'll see you soon, Sag. Stay blessed.